Hey guys! So, I'm gonna try and be more active on YouTube. I know I really haven't been like I was planning to at the beginning of the year, but oh well. So, I'm gonna be answering a question that I get a lot, actually. It's about my body modifications, my tattoos, my piercings, etc. So, I have 5 tattoos now. And I've had several piercings done in the past that I've just either not kept or have kept. A few of them I didn't like. I constantly change my piercings. But, you know, it's whatever floats my boat at the time. So the first tattoo I ever got was the bird on my ankle, and I'll flash a picture real quick so that way you guys can see it, because it's way too hard to show you guys just on the camera. And that was my first tattoo. I got it done over at Marvel in South Bend along with all my other tattoos. And it really didn't hurt. Like, I was really surprised because it just didn't hurt. It tickled and it felt kind of weird, but it definitely did not hurt at all. And so, with not having any pain with my first one and just having like this weird, oh, that's there feeling, I went back and got my second one, which is my wolf, and that's on my upper arm. That's on my left side. And like I said, I got all my ink done at Marvel. My bird was done by Ryan, and this one was done by Larry. And I got it in honor of my favorite band of all time, which is Black Veil Brides. And I got it in honor of their favorite singer, which is Andy Piersack. And it's kind of behind a quote that he said that's just kind of stuck with me for as long as I can remember. And the quote is, "Stand for what you believe in, even if you're standing alone." So like lone wolf, get it? Yeah, it makes sense to me, and I guess that's what matters. So then the next tattoo I got was that bad boy, which is on my right forearm, and I absolutely love that tattoo. For those of you guys who don't know, which most of my viewers are like my friends and my family, so they probably do know, but for anybody who doesn't know, I play bass, and that's why I have a bass fret on my arm, or it looks like it's coming out of my arm. Oh gosh. My hair is just kind of crazy today. Sorry guys. There, now you can barely tell. And Steven did that one, and ever since he did that one, I've gone back to him 2 more times for my other tattoos. And so after my bass fret, I got this heart, this treble clef, bass clef heart thing, and it goes over my heart. Get it? Not really. Your heart's like way further down, but it goes in that general area, so I guess it's close enough. And then as for pain with these others, which I totally forgot to talk about, this one didn't hurt, except for right up here at the nose, you have like a nerve ending that goes straight down your arm, and that hurt, like a lot, but it was only on the nose, so I didn't really care. And then with my base, which is kind of awkward to show you guys, there you go. That one, it irritated me a little bit more. I've noticed that the more I go, I'm getting them in more sensitive areas, and I'm complaining that it hurts. But, the place that it hurt the worst was probably right up here by my wrist. Just because of how many veins are there, and it's a very sensitive area. I don't know if I can show you guys really. Right from here up is where it started to hurt really bad. But Steven was super nice, and if it like started to hurt too much down there, he would like move on to somewhere else and just kind of switch back and forth, giving my body a little bit of a break, as much of a break as you can get with getting a tattoo. And then the pain for this one, it hurt. I'm not gonna lie, that one did hurt. But it wasn't anything that I couldn't handle. I don't think it was too bad. Up here was a little more sensitive than I was expecting. But then again, I was expecting it to be like that all over it, and it wasn't, so I guess that's good. And finally, my newest addition with tattooing is this bad boy. There, now it's upright. Once again, Steven did that one. I've been going to him since I got the bass clef, or since I got the bass fretboard. And I really liked the concept when I saw it was a picture for a benefit that was going on at another tattoo parlor to help support a person who had just passed away. And I liked the concept of the rose in someone's hand. And so I went to Steven, I'm like, hey, this is a really, really rough sketch. Can you kind of clean it up, make it look like an actual hand? And I just really liked the rose in hand idea, and I was like, this is definitely very cool. And because I was not personally that close to the person who had passed, but a lot of my friends were, they all got like Avenged Sevenfold tattoos, and I got this, and this, in a way, it's like my way of honoring him, but it's not. I feel like if I would have gotten the Avenged Sevenfold one, that it would have been more disrespectful than respectful, if that makes sense, because I didn't know the guy that well. It was just someone that everybody else knew, and I talked to him like once or twice, but I really didn't know him that well. So I got this, and it was just, it's a memory of, be careful what you say to people, and don't leave anybody on bad terms. Like, because the way it went down was that all of his friends were really upset with him, and then he was hit by a semi head-on, and he passed away. And it's just, this tattoo is just a memory of, don't ever leave someone upset. Like, always leave on good terms with somebody, because you don't really know, like, if it'll be the last time you see him, you know? And so that's why I got it. It is kind of to honor him, and kind of to always give myself that reminder to be good to everybody, and to try to be nice, and to try to make up if something's wrong as soon as you can. So, yeah, there's my little feels moment for YouTube. Probably gonna try not to have too many of those. Yeah, so moving on to the rest of my body modifications. Sorry, that was the feels, and that was my little feels moment. Yeah, just be careful what you say to people, and don't leave anybody on bad terms. So as for the rest of my body modifications, I've had several piercings over the years, and I've only kept 2 of them. My first piercing was getting my ears pierced, and then I decided to start gauging them. Well, eventually, my gauges, I blew my ears out. So I stopped gauging them and went back down to an earring size and left them there for maybe a few months. I had gotten all the way up to a 2 gauge, and I felt pretty accomplished, but then they blew out when I tried to put them to a 0, and so I just shut them all the way back down to an earring, and it did not take long. My ears closed super fast, like crazy fast. But now I'm gauging again. Currently I'm at an 8 gauge, so I'm getting pretty close to where I was before. I've only got 2 more sizes to go, and yeah, I love gauges. I think they're adorable. I don't plan at this point to go anything past a 00, But, I mean, things change, you know, people change, but I guess we'll just see how it goes. So, here's my gauges. Then, we have my septum pierced. I've had that piercing for almost 3 years now, which is kind of shocking, because I got it in sophomore year, and my friend Alex did it for me in English class, actually, and it was kind of funny. But, yeah, that was a great day. And I just graduated, so it's been a little less than 3 years, a little bit more than 2. So yeah, about 3 years I've had my septum piercing. It's my favorite piercing out of all the piercings I've ever had. I just think it's really cute. It kind of helps my face, and I like to keep all my piercings symmetrical down my face. So, this was a nice, right in the middle. I could have this and nothing else, and it would be fine. And it was also a piercing that I could hide from my mother when I first got it, because my mom was super against facial piercings. She still is, but she's kind of grown adapt to my septum just because I can hide it if I need to go, like, job searching or something like that. Yeah. So, for those reasons, she's just kind of let this go. I've also pierced my lip before. I did it on this side, and Alex, once again, was the person who was like, yeah, let's do a lip piercing, that'd look cute. And I was like, oh yeah, totally. And, it was really stupid, because once again, I did it in the middle of a classroom, and my teachers, I swear, are just the most oblivious people ever, because they were just didn't even notice, or if they did, they didn't say anything, and it's just, okay. So yeah, I had a lip piercing for about a few hours, maybe 5 hours. I had a lip piercing, and then I got into the car, and my mom saw it, and she's like, either you can take it out, or I'm gonna rip it out. And I'm like, okay. And so I took it out. Just not even gonna argue. My lip was pretty swollen anyway. I wasn't exactly enjoying it at the time. And then, what else have I got pierced? I got my belly button pierced, and I kept that one. My mom didn't have a problem with that one. She was like, okay, whatever, do what you want. You don't show your stomach off anyway. I don't know why you want it, but there you go. So I got this belly button piercing, and I was taking really good care of it, and then I got really lazy, because with my septum I only had to clean it for like 2 weeks, and then it was like, okay, I'm good, you know, I'm in your nose, and I'm the happy little septum. But my belly button piercing just went crazy after I stopped cleaning it, and it got like super infected, and eventually my body ended up rejecting it, which, you know, I haven't tried to pierce it since, just because I don't show off my stomach at all, and that was a very painful piercing to get, and I just haven't found a reason to go back through the pain, because I don't show off that piercing. When I had it, I never showed it off. Even with my bikini on, you still can't see my stomach, like you can't see my belly button, so to me, there's just really no reason for me to wear it, and there's no reason for me to go through the pain again. So I just haven't. It's whatever. And yeah, those are my body modifications, and my tattoos, all the piercing experiences I've gone through, and all the feely feels and the stuffy stuffs. Anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Peace, love, and rock on. And I will see you guys soon.